The first thing that we need to do is to notice that in the equation there are two different problems in one. One of them is using ln rules, and the other one is using sine, cosine, and tangent rules. Okay, the first thing we'll do is the ln. Remember, it is important to look to the properties because it is a division, and we won't do quotient rule because we will have a hard time. So we need to use a property of division, that is ln of the numerator minus the ln of the denominator. The first step is to rewrite the ln equation and write it as a property, that in this case will be f of x equals ln parentheses of 3x squared close parentheses minus ln parentheses 3 minus x squared close parentheses to the fifth. Then we will remember that the rule of ln is u prime over u. Remember that the u means the original format, that in this case is 3x squared. So first we'll do the u prime, that is the basic derivative of 3x times the exponent, that is 2, that it will be 6. Then the exponent, we need to subtract it to 1. So it will be 2 minus 1. In this case, the answer will be 6 of 3 times 2, and the x that stays of 2 minus 1. So it will be 6x. The rule says that the u prime over u, so now that we have the u prime, we need to divide it by the u that is in the original format. It will be 6x over 3x squared, and we simplify, and the answer of the first equation is 2 over x. Then we have negative ln parentheses 3 minus x squared close parentheses to the fifth. It's the same rule as the other one. It's an ln that equals u prime over u. In here, we'll do the chain rule to obtain the u prime, that is 5, that is the exponent. We need to send it to the left, and we'll subtract it. 5 minus 1 is 4. So it will be 5 times 3 minus x squared, now to the fourth, because it's a chain rule. And we need to multiply it, the negative 5 times the derivative of the equation inside the parentheses. In this case, is times negative 2, because if you try to differentiate the equation 3 minus x squared, 3 is a constant, so it will be 0, and negative x squared is 2 times negative 1, and subtract the exponent, so it's negative 2. So the answer for the numerator is 10x times 3 minus x squared to the fourth. And now that we have the u prime, so we need to divide it by the original u, that is 3x minus x squared in parentheses to the fifth power. So if we divide it, the answer will be 10x divided by 3 minus x squared. Now let's do the cosine function, that is 6x cosine of x divided by 2. Remember that when we have x times x, we need to do product rule. So first let's put f of x, that is 6 of x, and then we'll find the derivative of f prime of x, that is 6, because if the exponent is 1 times 6, and then we subtract the exponential minus 1, so it will stay only with 6. Then we have g of x, that is cosine of x divided by 2. And the rule is, if it's a cosine of x, it will change to negative sine of x. So we need to differentiate the x of cos, that is x divided by 2, and any number next to the x will remain and the x will disappear. So the answer will be negative 1/2. Now we need to put it and do product rule. So the product rule formula is y prime equals g of x times f prime of x plus, because it's a multiplication, f of x times g prime of x. So we need to multiply cosine of x divided by 2 times 6 plus 6x minus 1/2, that it will be negative 3x sine of x divided by 2. So the final answer of this will be 6 cosine of x divided by 2 plus negative 3x sine of x divided by 2. And the final answer of the first ln property and the cosine function, it will be 2 divided by x plus 10x divided by parentheses 3 minus x squared close parentheses plus 6 cosine x divided by 2 minus 3 sine of x divided by 2.